Hello, my name is Alyssa, and I'm going to present my capstone 2 project. I called it My Room. So before I talk about what it is, I want to play a little demo, which is also the mood board of the whole project. It is an testing animation I did during the summer. So last semester, my research was focused on female body image and new media, particularly the prevalence of body shaming and the objectification of women in China. However, for my installation, I wanted to take a different approach. Rather than just creating an educational piece that simply informs visitors about these issues, I wanted to design a utopian, safe space where people could experience and appreciate the beauty of women's body without judgment, offering an alternative to how female bodies are often portrayed in media. I want to create a space that has soft, organic shape and warm, inviting materials, create a sense of comfort, reinforcing the idea that beauty is not something to be scrutinized, but something to be felt and experienced. The integration of physical and digital elements, such as the AR interactive paintings, the human size doll, or just the room itself, which I will be decorating with the crochet and sun catcher, will allow the visitors to engage with different perspectives on body representation. What makes this project compelling is its departure from traditional narratives about body image. While many work in this area focus on exposing the harm caused by beauty standards, my room takes a more optimistic approach, imagining a world where these pressures don't exist. I want to use this chance to offer an alternative way of seeing and feeling the female body, free from societal expectations. The sensory engagement of the installation, such as the touchable sculpture, which is the human-sized doll, the soft textures created by crochet, or the enhanced visuals, which will be hanging on the wall as the paintings, will make the experience intimate and personal, allowing visitors to connect emotionally rather than just feel it and analytic analytically. Instead of confronting visitors with the problem, I want it to invite them into a world where the problem has already been solved. In doing so, it will challenge them to think about what it means to create a reality where all bodies are seen as beautiful simply because they exist. I named this project My Room as a reference to Virginia Woolf's called A Room of One's Own. She wrote that for a woman to write, she must have a room of her own, a space with a lock, a key, and financial independence. This idea extends beyond writing. It's about having a space free from external pressure where identity and self-expression are not dedicated by society. In the same way, this project, My Room, is an utopian space where the female body is simply seen, felt, and appreciated without judgment or objectification. It's not about critique, it's about creating a world where these pressures don't exist in the first place. For the AR elements, I tested several platforms, including Adobe Arrow, Lens Studio, and Unity with plugin called Izzy AR, Euphoria, OpenCV, and KiwiCube. Adobe Arrow lacks advanced functions. It can only simply provide you with basic image placing and marker tracing. Lens Studio will require you to use Snapchat to scan the code, which I think will limit the accessibility. When I was testing with Unity, it offered more control, but it will require preset devices. That means I cannot make changes, or it will be difficult to make changes after I pack everything on the iPad. And also that means I can only have one devices there for people to experience. They might have to wait in lines. Right now, what I'm most interested in is a Chinese platform called Kiwi Cube because it only requires WeChat to scan a QR code and it is very flexible and accessible for the installation considering of the IMA show format. And for the drawings, I originally planned to use frame by frame animation, but after considering about AR's unique characteristics, and I also checked some case studies, I switched to a multi-layer animation approach. Here is the sketch that I did showing you what it will approximately look like. For example, the flowers, they will be a layer, and the character will be another layer. And in the AR platform, I'll place them layer by layer to create a space that has depth to make it more immersive. And this is the video of me testing with Lens Studio, and this is Unity, this is Adobe Arrow, and this is Kiwi Cube. I also did some material testing because I need to build a physical installation. I carefully selected materials that feel soft, warm, and inviting, such as the crochet material and the needle felting. The doll will be made with fabric, and the detail of the face will be needle felted. The inside, instead of the plastic felt, I was testing with coconut fiber, which works well and being recyclable. And this is the picture of a small scale doll head that I did. And for the decorations, I experiment with crochet, which will be using as a hanging curtain. And this is the punji shell. When they when I want to use it to combine with the crochet to create a curtain feeling. So when you enter the room, it does not only separate the inside and the outside of the room, it can also create a very adorable sound, kind of reminding you that you entered this dreamy space. And this is the sun catcher that I have been testing with. Originally, I wanted this installation to be placed in a dark room and use Arduino to create some light effect. But considering about the showing place in IMA show, it might be not possible. So I want to make the use of the light in the lab. That's how I discovered Suncatcher. I wanted to place it under the lights to cast these reflection and rainbow-like dot on the whole installation. And also there will be AI drawings framed in the picture frame and hang on the wall. Also a screen that has a loop of the animations and in case people get lazy and don't want to scan the code to experience themselves. And also an iPad that has presets, which is the Kiwi project opened, so you can just pick it up and experience it. Yeah, so that's the progress that I have made so far during the first half of the semester. Thank you.